and I'll keep it hush.
Look at that! Ah! Woo! You beauty! And the Ray Slayer! Oh my God! Hey? Said, oh my God! It's going to take the two of us to lift him up, mate. Do you know that, do you? Yeah, right there, mate. You're on your camera. Hey, get it! Hey! What's going on with it? Hold this fucking thing! Don't push on and get him in that place, and then I'll put him in. Right, bring him up. We'll get him in that first. I'll wait till he comes on it. Just wait. Go ahead with that note. Let him go down. Yeah. That's this one. Right, I've got him. Right, I'm standing here now. Keep with the roof, mate. Daddy. What breaks, mate? These waders ain't even water. I've thrown into my pocket and everything. Is it? Right then, guys. Eddie's just had the first skate. We lost another one. We had a double hook up. Nearly got washed into the water. I've got soaked landing this fish. But this is the lake. Where's
it?
Right there. I've got that on the tail. To the nose.
64.
64 to the nose. From tail to nose.
Let's spin him around so he's flat.
No, there.
Spin him around so he's flat, look.
Alright. Yeah, good idea. That's a good idea. Perfect.
So we had 64.
64.
And 4 foot exactly.
And 4 foot exactly, which is 48 inches.
Yeah.
64 and 48.
64, 48.
64, 48
Absolutely.
On the skate.
Me and Will come up and we've done it. This week, mate, we smashed it. And I'll tell you what, I was fighting this fish. We've done a little live video. We're doing shooting for the production. And I said to Will, that rod's going, Will. I've got a bite on the other one. Nah, it's only tapping again because we've had taps like that all day. So, Will, I've got one on the other rod, mate. Now it's only taps. And then the other red rod nearly went up in the air. I screamed, William. He come running out of the van, picked up the rod, and that fish nearly took him in the water. I've never seen William like it. Never in
nearly had me in the water, didn't it?
Like it. He looked in fear.
I was.
He looked in fear. We've got 60-pound braid on these reels. Big old boat reel on that rod now. Ziplex M427SU. Geared up properly, as far as I'm concerned. And that fish did not want to stop. I had about 7 or 8 turns left on the reel when he finished his run, and Will had tightened up on him. No other choice, either let it run off with all the braid or tighten it up and pop the line. And he tightened up, nearly dragged him in the tide. I was debating whether to drop my rod a little bit and go and pull Will back a bit, but luckily it popped instead. So bit of a shame, really. I would have liked to have got another one out, but now that's it. Now we are going to fish as hard as we ever will do, and we're going to get Will a fish out. Hopefully.
This bugger nearly had me in the tide himself, but what a beauty of a specimen. It's a female, it's got no claspers. It has got a parasite leech on it here, which I'm just going to flick off into the water. It's all about.
Well, I didn't really have much choice, because Will had me waders, and now he informs me there's a leak in them. Thanks, Will.
Yeah.
I just had to jump down. I mean, we had big waves coming over. Will come down, absolute lifesaver, grabbed that fish. How he stood there, I'll never know, and kept hold of it. But he did.
Boat was smashing up against me.
We've down to try and help out, and I'm soaking. So
my gaff's gone.
Get back in.
Who cares?
Gaff's gone. We don't care.
We don't care. We didn't need to gaff it anyway. It was just in case. But yeah, it's me big gaff's gone. Never mind. I've got another at home.
Right.
Well, let's get this baby back. Heavy old fish head, isn't she?
It was one problem catching it. It's a whole new problem putting it back.
Landing it and putting it back.
Right, I'm going to wait till a bit of water comes up and drop him down on it.
If you bring her forward a little bit more. Oh, look at that. Oh, spine got you?
Yeah.
Just hold her there for a bit, Ed. Just come up from deep water. Spine on the tail, get you?
Yeah.
That bugger's going to sting. You'll sting a little. Oh my God. Absolutely fantastic. It's been safety's paramount, but teamwork. Teamwork's what it's all about, and we've absolutely nailed that on the head today. First time round ever having a go at this, and yeah, we prevailed. Ed's just hurt himself there, sliding her back in the water, got the thorns right down his hands. That'll leave a bit of a sting and a sore. But I don't think he really cares at the moment. That is a fantastic creature. What a beauty.
Look at that.
I cannot wait to get a proper weight of this fish. But that's the biggest ray I've ever had my hands on. I couldn't lift her out of the water, I'll be honest. Weak as nothing, weak as anything. And waves were smashing me, boat was whacking me in the back, was trying to keep me gaff up on the rocks and all sorts. But yeah, I think she's going to go back safely.
She's only been out 5 or 6 minutes max.
Yeah, she's not been out long, is she?
Going to do not a lot really. They're quite late to fish gather, so I'm going to let her go. Here we have Willanzari into something else. I think this will be our final bait of the evening, just because it's due to the danger of going out in the boat. We'll chuck a few off ashore.
Well, this is hammering away. It feels like an eel, but we're not the wheels yet, have we?
A nice ling, mate, maybe.
Maybe. I've lost my gaff now anyway, so he's hammering away. I'll do that shake anyway. What is it? It's a ling.
A ling, get it, eh?
Ling or a conger.
Get on. Get on. Let's have a look, mate. Yeah, conger.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to bring him straight? Do you want me to grab a leader, mate? And bring him up here, or?
Yeah, go on, might as well.
There you are, mate.
So there you. Sure, good. Ooh. Right then, just had a little run off the reel. Knew it wasn't really a ray. Said to Ed straight away, felt like a conger, shaking his head, slamming away. We'd not had one since we've been here, but I was pretty certain it was something similar to a conger. I'd say probably about 8 to 10 pounds. Yeah, not bad. Put up a little scrap on the 900s. Let's get her on up with a T-bar and get it back in the water. Hopefully we can get that ray that we're after.
This is a T-bar from Seaview Angling. Beautiful.
I'd always advise anybody who's going out, big fish, to get yourself one. Nice and easy, quick release. Does the fish least amount of harm. Trying to rip them out your hands and pliers just ends up hurting them. That just gets it out straight away. But best way to pick these up as well, just by the gills. In front of them, you've got 2 little O's. And he's off. Trying to embarrass me. Right, quickly, steady. Unhooked. I'd say about £10. Easy. Let's get her back in the water.
Well, there we are. Another little byproduct of our trip. Lovely little spur dog. This, I think, is what is pestering us and giving us the line bites that we're getting at the minute. We're chucking down baits probably nearly the size of him, and he's nibbling away and nibbling away and nibbling away, all him and his little friends. But a very welcome sight. We're getting back in the tide. I think we're going to go and have a kip now. Back first thing in the morning. Try again. Well, good morning, guys. Day 2 of our little adventure. Today, myself and Willanzari. As you can see, he's just getting up out of bed.
Morning.
He has had a bit of a cold one. We were prepared for the cold. We weren't prepared for the wet in landing our fish yesterday. We will.
It went a little bit pear-shaped, mate.
If you could pick it up now, I suppose you can't really hear any waves crashing against the wall, against the rocks down on the left-hand side here. But there's a ferry that goes from one side of the lock over to the other here, and up this little estuary at the side of us. When he comes across, he leaves quite a wake. And when Will landed my fish yesterday, that boat decided to trundle off across. I think probably a little bit faster than he normally does.
A lot faster than he normally does, yeah.
And we had some, I'd probably say it was a 3 foot waves crashing in across us there. And it wasn't really good, you know. I got soaking wet. We both brought a spare set of clothes. Just one of those things, isn't it, Will?
Yeah.
But once you know, anyone knows once you're fishing.
Well, I think we were quite lucky actually to even get the fish in the end, because it nearly swept me off into the water with the fish.
Yeah.
It was, the swell pulling us in and out was pretty epic. It's you know what it's like, we call this way, on a leg with a fish. So here we are, but I'm freezing.
We'll get to it, get our lines out for the morning, and catch up with you in a little while.
Oh, right.
Right, so our setup is basically a Ford Transit. Well, it's my fishing van. Couple of cart beds, a little bit of a squeeze in there. Obviously, without the boxes and stuff in the way, we had a bit of room at the back here where we could set up a couple of chairs and sit in the back of the van if it rained. Sat all chilled out. You know, these cart beds are full-size beds, like a full-size single. Absolutely awesome for fishing.
Handsome they are, aren't they?
Absolutely awesome. Myself and Craig Pope on the weekend fishing a timber flounder comp. We were, I'd say, if you were talking sort of fishing style, star ratings, I reckon we'd have been a 5-star rating hotel on that team. With the conditions that we were faced with while fishing it, myself and Craig Pope.
It's pretty harsh out there that weekend, Ed, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know, mate. We were quite well over where we were, mate.
Oh no, when you got out, if you didn't have the comfort you had, but we had on our side, it wasn't too nice to be in.
No, it wasn't nice at all, mate. It wasn't nice at all, to be fair. But yeah, that's our little setup. Obviously, we've got all the rods down in between here. We didn't want to leave them out last night. The place that we're at now, we didn't want to be taking the boat out in the dark. It is only a tender. It's a big lock, and there's ferries and boats working in it. So we didn't really want to be going out in the dark. So we packed the rods down last night about 9 or 10 o'clock.
About 10 o'clock, mate.
After a bloody long soaking.
Oh yeah.
We're going to get them out now, and we're going to fish for the day.
Oh.